Top 8 Incredible Recordings. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Here are top 8 incredible recordings. Number 8, Florence Foster Jenkins, worst singer ever. Believe it or not, Florence managed, despite being famously awful, to sell out an entire concert at Carnegie Hall. She had many admirers, among them Enrico Caruso. This had to be heard to be believed. As a particular point of interest, after she recorded this song, she told the sound engineer that no second try was needed as it was perfect. See for yourself. She is singing Queen of the Night by Mozart incidentally. Number 7, Pope Leo XIII, first recorded Pope 1903. Pope Leo XIII, patron of Moreschi, was the first pope in history to be recorded. He was the 256th pope and reigned from 1878 to 1903 and is probably most famous as the pope who declared Anglican religious orders invalid. He said Anglican priests and bishops are laymen. He also strongly promoted the study of the Bible in the home and was known as the Pope of the People. In this recording, he chants the Ave Maria, Hail Mary. Number 6, Lord Howe Howe, William Joyce executed for treason. William Joyce, or Lord Howe Howe, as he was more well known, was a fascist politician who worked for the Nazis during the war as a propagandist. His distinctly posh English accent is the cause of him receiving his mocking nickname. Joyce broadcast propaganda from radio stations in Berlin, Hamburg, and Luxembourg. Whilst it was not illegal to listen to his broadcasts in England, it was frowned upon. Nevertheless, his recordings were very popular with the public as a source of amusement. He became a hated and ridiculed figure. He escaped after the war, but an English soldier overheard him talking at a cafe and recognized his voice. He was arrested and executed for treason. This recording is a snippet of one of his propaganda broadcasts, and it begins with his signature, Germany calling, Germany calling. Number 5, Number Stations, Mysterious Codes. Number stations, shortwave radio stations of unknown origin, have been reported since World War I and continue to this day. No one knows what their reason is, though many people suspect that they are coded messages used for espionage, though no country has admitted this. The broadcasts are usually a female voice, though male voices have also been heard, and they generally broadcast streams of numbers, words, or letters. They are sometimes apparently random and other times organized. In the 90s, amateur radio enthusiasts tracked the source of one number station to a US military base. The FCC refused to comment. Number 4, Florence Nightingale, inventor of modern nursing. Florence Nightingale was the first person to recognize that hygiene and food were important in the care of patients. Up until her time, hospitals did not worry about hygienic conditions. She is considered to be the mother of modern nursing. She lived from 1820 to 1910. She is also sometimes referred to as the Lady of the Lamp. This recording is one of the 3 she made in 1890 to people she had known during her work in the war effort. Number 3, Russian exorcism, casting out devils. Exorcism is the ritual used by the Roman Catholic Church and the Orthodox Church to cast devils out of a possessed person. Throughout this Russian exorcism, you can hear the voice of the priest reciting the prayers of the ritual, while the afflicted, I cannot tell if it's a male or female, person screams in a variety of voices. It is quite horrifying to listen to, and I would not advise it to people who have a nervous disposition. Number 2, Jonestown Mass Suicide. YouTube has banned recordings of this audio due to its disturbing nature. You can instead listen to the full suicide tape here. Jim Jones was the American founder of the People's Temple Group. The group became infamous after the November 18, 1978 mass suicide murder in Guyana, where the group had moved after rising tensions in the USA. On that day, 909 people drank cyanide after Jones ordered his men to kill visiting Congressman Lee Ryan and numerous members of his entourage. In this horrifying recording, you hear the last 30 to 45 minutes of Jones directing his followers to poison their children and then themselves. At one point, one of the female voices on the tape is heard to say, "It's okay. They aren't crying because of pain, it is just because of the bitter taste." Some of the bodies found had died of forced cyanide injection or gunshots. Jones was found dead of a gunshot wound to the head. Discretion is advised in listening to this recording. If the recording piques your interest, I would recommend buying the excellent recent documentary on the tragedy called Jonestown, The Life and Death of People's Temple. The DVD was released in April 2007. And at number 1, Edward Leon Scott de Martinville, first recording of a human in 1857. Previously, this record was held by Frank Lambert, bonus item 2 below, for his phonograph recordings, but in 2008, the phono-autograph recordings of Edouard Leon Scott de Martinville from 1857 were finally able to be played back for the first time. Even Monsignor de Martinville never had the ability to play back the sounds he recorded. The phonograph was a machine that sketched a diagram of sound waves, effectively the first recording device, though lacking a playback ability. Edouard Leon was born in 1817. That means the voice you are hearing on the recording above was born over 200 years ago. George III, the Mad King, was King of England, and Louis XVIII was King of France, and servant of God Pope Pius VII was Pope. And this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on the screen because I'm sure you loved them. And with that, I'll see you on the next video.